Welcome back with part 2, questions about the RV industry. So Curtis, what key differences should buyers know between travel trailers, fifth wheels, pop-ups, and motorhomes?
Every camper has its trade-off, but I think the main thing to think about is size. So larger units like fifth wheels and motorhomes, they have more space and they feel more convenient when you have a lot of people in them. But when you're going down the road, it feels much different. You feel less comfortable. You might feel like you're white knuckling it down the road. Having a small camper, it might feel easier to going down the road with it, but when you're at the campsite and you booked it for a week, it will feel probably really cramped in there with 4 other family members. I think knowing the size differences and what you're comfortable with and what feels more convenient to you later on makes the buying process much smoother.
Good info. So now what should new owners learn before heading out on their first trip?
I think going out on your first trip, it feels pretty easy. I think things that you should know is how to park, how to drive the camper, knowing how it feels down on the road, even practicing out in a massive parking lot and just taking some turns on how to park it makes going into the campground less intimidating. Main things to know: working the AC, heat, how to dump the camper when it comes time for it. Knowing just those small features, the ones that you'll use the most for your first camping trip, will make things much easier, and you don't really have to know all the nitty-gritty stuff all over time.
All right. So what should first-time buyers know about towing capacity and vehicle compatibility?
All right, I think if you're one of those first-time buyers that gets to pick out their towing vehicle before their camper, I think understanding that bigger is better helps a lot. You never really will have too much towing vehicle. I think knowing the difference between unloaded vehicle weight and gross vehicle weight compared to your towing capacity and payload capacity will make things much smoother, because if you come in with a small SUV or even a city car, you're gonna feel really hurt when you want a 30-foot camper but you can tow more than 13 feet. I think understanding all of that will help you more in the future for your first camper.
Good points. Okay, so how important are warranties?
Now, I know warranties seem taboo, but I think in campers' case, they're very important. Every camper, even the best built ones, will have their problems. Eventually something's gonna break, eventually something's gonna come loose, or even something might happen, like water will come in someplace. But I think having that warranty takes that problem out of your mind when the manufacturer or the dealer will cover it. I think for campers, having a warranty is one of the most important things you can have, because eventually it will break or something on it will break, and having that warranty will give you that peace of mind that when it happens, it's covered.
Good to know. And finally, if you could give first-time buyers one piece of advice before buying their camper, what would it be?
My biggest piece of advice that I could give to first-time customers is this something you really want? Do you think you'll use it as much as you can? Last thing I want for a customer is for them to get a camper and not use it 1 or 2 times throughout the whole year. I'd like them to at least know that when they leave with the camper, they've gotten what they wanted. They didn't feel pressured to buy it. They understand it as much as they can, and that they'll use it to the best to their ability.
Good. Well, if you have any more questions for Curtis that you would like him to answer, please feel free to ask, and thanks for watching.